You are the master of your fate. Let's begin. Have you ever felt it? That ache in your soul, that whisper of frustration when you've prayed, you've worked, you've poured your heart into a dream, and yet nothing. The doors remain closed, the answers seem elusive, the promotion doesn't come, the financial breakthrough feels perpetually out of reach. In those moments, it's easy, tragically easy, to fall into the despairing thought, God is denying me. I understand that feeling. I have seen countless individuals, myself included, stand at the precipice of what they believed was a denial, a closed chapter. They looked at their circumstances, the empty bank account, the stagnant career, the unfulfilled longing, and concluded that the universe or God was withholding. But I tell you, from my profound study of life's greatest achievers and the immutable laws of the universe, this is not denial. This is not punishment. This is, in fact, one of the most profound and necessary spiritual strategies at play in your life. God isn't denying you. God is preparing you for more. This perceived delay is not a roadblock. It is a divine strategy of preparation. It is the forging of your character, the expansion of your capacity, the refinement of your vision, all for something far grander than you can currently conceive. In this powerful session, I'm going to reveal what these delays truly mean for your destiny. I'm going to show you how to transform discouragement into divine expectation, how to keep going when the path seems blocked, and how to harness this very period of waiting to build the foundation for unprecedented wealth, purpose, and spiritual abundance. We'll even explore the hidden benefits of spiritual patience and how to trust the process, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Your moment of despair is about to become your period of powerful preparation. Trust me on this. Throughout my study of thousands of individuals who achieved extraordinary success, I observed a consistent pattern. Very rarely did their greatest triumphs arrive on their initial timeline, or without significant periods of apparent stagnation, setback, or what felt like outright denial. This wasn't a flaw in their definite purpose or their faith. It was, in fact, an integral part of the divine plan for their expansion. The seed of every failure, every adversity, every perceived denial carries with it the opportunity for a greater benefit. But that benefit often comes disguised, hidden within a period of preparation. This divine strategy of delay is not an arbitrary withholding. It is a necessary phase of preparation. Think of it like this: a farmer's patience. A farmer doesn't plant a seed and expect immediate harvest. He prepares the soil, plants the seed, waters it, waits through seasons of apparent dormancy, trusts the unseen forces of nature, and knows that the waiting is not a denial of the crop, but a non-negotiable part of its growth. Your dreams are spiritual seeds, the architect's blueprint. An architect doesn't build a skyscraper in a day. The longest, most intricate phase is often the invisible one, the planning, the structural engineering, the laying of a deep, strong foundation. If the foundation is weak, the skyscraper will crumble. Your current delay might be the universe strengthening your foundation for a vastly larger dream. The alchemist's fire. Gold is refined in fire. It undergoes intense heat, not to destroy it, but to burn away the impurities and make it stronger, purer, more valuable. Your challenges, your periods of waiting, are often the fire that refines your character and makes you capable of handling the gold you desire. I saw this clearly in men like Andrew Carnegie. He did not become a titan overnight. His early life was a crucible of hard work and struggle. Each apparent setback, each difficult lesson, was not God denying him wealth, but preparing his capacity to handle the immense responsibilities and pressures that came with his ultimate fortune. Often, the universe is not denying you your desire. It is denying you your current version of that desire because it knows you are ready for a grander version, one that requires more of you and thus more preparation. Your subconscious mind, in harmony with infinite intelligence, is a powerful engine, but to manifest a truly grand vision, be it immense wealth, profound purpose, or a global impact, you must become capable of handling it. This period of delay is God's way of building your character, forging patience, resilience, humility, and wisdom, expanding your capacity, stretching your mental, emotional, and spiritual limits to hold more, refining your vision, allowing time for your original idea to mature, adapt, and become even better, aligning unseen forces, giving the universe time to move people, resources, and circumstances into perfect position for your arrival. So when you feel that sting of denial, pause, take a breath, and understand that this is not an ending. It is a divine strategy of delay, a profound process of preparation for a promotion far greater than you can yet imagine. In the next section, we will delve into the critical role of faith during these waiting seasons. You now grasp the profound truth that your perceived delays are in reality divine preparations. But understanding this intellectually is one thing. Maintaining that conviction when the waiting stretches on, when doubt whispers, and when results seem non-existent is entirely another. This is precisely where the principle of faith becomes not just important, but absolutely non-negotiable. I have observed that the waiting seasons, those periods of apparent stagnation or even backward movement, are the ultimate crucible for your faith. This is where many falter. They begin with enthusiasm, but as the path remains unclear, as the doors stay shut, their initial belief erodes, and they surrender to discouragement. Faith is not merely a hope. It is an active, emotionalized state of knowing. It is the spiritual antennae that connects you to infinite intelligence, allowing you to perceive possibilities unseen by the ordinary eye. True faith, as I define it, is not a blind belief in something impossible. It is an unshakable conviction in your definite chief aim, coupled with an absolute trust in a benevolent, all-knowing power, which I call infinite intelligence, or what many refer to as God, to bring it to fruition in its perfect time and in its perfect way. Here's how faith plays its critical role during these essential waiting seasons. 1. Your inner compass when the outer path is unclear. The challenge, when you're in a waiting season, the how often remains obscure. You don't see the next step, the necessary connection, or the financial breakthrough. Faith's function. Faith serves as your unwavering inner compass. It tells you unequivocally that despite the lack of visible evidence, you are on the right path, and the necessary means will be revealed. It guides your small, persistent actions even when the grand strategy is hidden. My observation, I saw this in every truly successful person. They might not have known how they would achieve their goal, but they never doubted that they would. That deep internal knowing kept them moving. 2. It turns doubt into determination. The challenge. Doubt is the natural enemy of progress, especially during delays. It paralyses, demoralizes, and whispers that you're not good enough, or that your dream is impossible. Faith's function. Faith acts as a shield against doubt. It transforms the energy of self-questioning into renewed determination. When doubt says, give up, faith says, persist. God is working. It shifts your focus from the perceived lack to the coming abundance. Spiritual parallel. This is where you actively choose to trust the higher plan, even when your human understanding falls short. You replace fear with trust. 3. It attracts supportive energy from infinite intelligence. The challenge. When you are in doubt or despair, you emit a vibrational frequency of scarcity and frustration, repelling the very opportunities you seek. Faith's function. Faith, on the other hand, is a powerful magnet. When your mind is steeped in unshakable belief, you align yourself with the forces of cosmic habit force and infinite intelligence. You emit a frequency of expectation and abundance, compelling circumstances, people, and resources to move into your orbit. My observation, it was almost uncanny. The moment individuals moved from hoping to knowing their definite chief aim would manifest, opportunities seemed to appear as if by magic. This wasn't magic. It was the law of attraction at work, powered by their faith. 4. The ultimate test of your definite purpose. The challenge. Is your definite chief aim merely a fleeting wish, or a burning desire forged in the crucible of your being? Faith's function. Waiting seasons reveal the true depth of your commitment. If your definite purpose is truly profound and emotionally charged, your faith will sustain it. If it's shallow, the delay will cause it to wither. This period of testing strengthens the true purpose and purifies it of superficial desires. So during these periods when it feels like nothing is happening, when God seems to be saying, not yet, understand that your faith is undergoing its most vital test. It is being strengthened. It is being refined. It is becoming the very foundation upon which your greater wealth and purpose will stand. Do not let discouragement take root. Do not surrender to doubt. Embrace this waiting season as an opportunity to cultivate a faith so deep, so unshakable, that it becomes an irresistible force. In the next section, I will give you practical, actionable strategies on how to keep going when you're truly discouraged, turning those moments of despair into stepping stones for your ultimate triumph. We've established that your current delay is a period of divine preparation, and that unwavering faith is your compass through the waiting. But let us be honest with ourselves. Even with the strongest faith, there will be moments when the weight of the delay feels crushing, moments when doubt doesn't just whisper but screams, moments when you feel profoundly discouraged. I've witnessed countless individuals, brimming with potential, surrender at this exact point. They mistake a temporary setback for a permanent defeat. They misinterpret a necessary delay as an outright denial, and in that moment of despair, they abandon their definite chief aim, relinquishing the very purpose that was being divinely prepared for them. Discouragement is not a sign that your dream is impossible. It is merely a signal that your current approach or your current mindset needs adjustment. It is a test of your resolve, not a verdict on your destiny. The top achievers, the ones who commanded their fortunes and fulfilled their purposes, were not immune to discouragement. Far from it. They simply had a different set of tools, a different internal strategy for navigating these inevitable valleys. They understood that it's okay to feel discouraged, but it is not acceptable to stay there. Here are the powerful, actionable strategies I've observed them employ to keep going when the spirit of discouragement tries to take hold. 1. Revisit and re-emotionalize your definite purpose. The problem, discouragement often arises when your goal seems distant or vague. The solution, get out your written definite chief aim. Read it aloud, see it, feel it, infuse it with the same burning desire and conviction you had when you first conceived it. Remind yourself why you started and vividly imagine the joy of its fulfillment. This reconnects you to the emotional fuel that powers your persistence. It reignites the pilot light of your purpose. 2. The one more step principle. The problem, when overwhelmed, the entire journey feels insurmountable. The solution, break it down. Commit to just one more step, not the whole marathon, just one more foot in front of the other, one more phone call, one more hour of work, one more page of planning, one more moment of prayer or affirmation. Often, that single one more step generates enough momentum to pull you through the immediate wave of discouragement and reveal the next logical action. 3. Lean on your mastermind support. The problem, isolation amplifies discouragement. When you're alone with your doubts, they grow. The solution, this is precisely why your mastermind group is crucial. Reach out to your trusted allies, those individuals who share your vision, believe in your potential, and offer constructive counsel. Their collective energy, fresh perspectives, and unwavering belief can lift you out of despair, help you find solutions you missed, or simply provide the vital encouragement to push forward. Never try to carry the entire burden alone. 4. Control your thoughts. Guard the gates of your mind. The problem, discouragement thrives on negative self-talk, dwelling on perceived failures and absorbing external negativity, news, cynical people. The solution, become a vigilant gatekeeper of your mind. When negative thoughts arise, actively challenge them. Replace "I can't" with "how can I?" Consciously shift your focus to what is working or the lessons learned from setbacks. Limit exposure to discouraging news or individuals who drain your energy. Your mindset is your most precious asset. 5. Reframe setbacks as feedback, not finality. The problem, most people see a failure as the end of the road. The solution, adopt the mindset of the inventor. Every apparent failure, every closed door, every mistake is simply feedback. It's information. It shows you what doesn't work, guiding you closer to what does. It's not a verdict on your worth or your dream, but a necessary lesson on the path to mastery. This reframing removes the sting of failure and transforms it into fuel for growth. Remember, discouragement is a temporary emotional state, not a permanent spiritual sentence. It is an invitation to dig deeper, to refine your approach, and to strengthen your resolve. By actively applying these strategies, you don't just survive the waiting seasons. You transform them into periods of profound growth, fortifying your inner strength for the abundance that is being divinely prepared for you. In the next section, we will delve even deeper into the mindset, how to make a fundamental shift from a focus on lack to a profound mindset of abundance, regardless of your current external circumstances. When you're in a period of delay or what feels like denial, it's natural for the mind to fixate on what's missing: the empty space in the bank account, the unachieved goal on the vision board, the perceived lack of opportunities. This focus on what you don't have is a subtle but powerful trap, for it creates a vibration that attracts more of the same. This is the insidious nature of the scarcity mindset. I tell you, true preparation for more, for greater wealth, for profound purpose, for spiritual abundance, involves a fundamental, unwavering shift in your core mindset. You must pivot from seeing lack to embracing the inherent, limitless abundance of the universe. regardless of your current external circumstances. This is not about denying your reality. It is about choosing which reality you feed with your focus and belief. Poverty consciousness, whether of money or opportunity, is a mindset. Abundance consciousness is also a mindset. The universe, through cosmic habit force, responds to the dominant pattern you hold in your mind. Many believe that abundance is something you get, but the truth I discovered from studying the most successful individuals is that abundance is something you become. It's a state of being, an inner knowing, which then magnetizes its physical equivalent. Here are the powerful principles for shifting your mindset from lack to an unwavering state of abundance. 1. Giving before receiving. The universal law of reciprocity. The problem, the scarcity mindset often holds back, hoarding what little it has, fearing there won't be enough. The solution, the universe operates on a principle of giving and receiving. To truly open the floodgates of abundance, you must first be willing to give. This isn't just about money. It's about giving your time, your talent, your energy, your value, and your positive intention. When you operate from a mindset of contribution, you signal to the universe that you are a conduit for abundance, not just a recipient. My observation, I learned this directly from men like Carnegie. His immense wealth was matched by his immense desire to give back. He understood that wealth was a circulating force, and to receive more, one must be prepared to circulate more. 2. Focus on what you have. The power of present gratitude. The problem, the mind fixates on what's missing, creating a feeling of constant need. The solution, cultivate a daily practice of profound gratitude for everything you already possess. This includes not just material things, but your health, your talents, your relationships, your past successes, and even the lessons learned from challenges. Why it works. Gratitude is the fastest way to shift your vibrational frequency from lack to abundance. It tells your subconscious mind and infinite intelligence, I have enough and I am ready for more. It trains your mind to see wealth and opportunity everywhere. 3. Mental ownership. Living as if your dreams are already real. The problem, waiting for external circumstances to change before you feel abundant. The solution, begin to mentally and emotionally own the abundance you desire right now. Live as if your definite chief aim has already been achieved. Feel the joy, the peace, the freedom, the expansion that comes with it. This is not delusion, it is intentional mental rehearsal. My observation, this ties directly into the power of autosuggestion. By consistently immersing yourself in the feeling of already possessing your desire, you create a powerful mental blueprint that your subconscious works tirelessly to manifest. 4. Trust in infinite supply, releasing limiting beliefs. The problem, believing that resources are limited, or that only a select few can experience true abundance. The solution, understand that the universe is a source of infinite supply. There is no lack of opportunity, no shortage of wealth, no scarcity of creative ideas. Your only limitation is your belief. Spiritual connection, when you truly grasp that infinite intelligence is an unending wellspring of all things, your fear of lack dissolves. You understand that your supply is limited only by the definiteness of your purpose and the strength of your faith. By embracing these principles, you begin to fundamentally rewire your relationship with abundance. You cease to operate from a place of desperate need and begin to radiate an energy of confident expectation. This transformation of consciousness is the most crucial step in ensuring that when the divine preparation is complete, you are fully prepared to receive and sustain the greater wealth and purpose that awaits you. In the next section, we will delve into the practical tool of affirmations, how to use these powerful declarations to consistently reinforce this abundance mindset and stay strong, especially during those challenging waiting seasons. You've made the crucial shift from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. You understand that God is preparing you, not denying you. But in the midst of this preparation, when the delays lengthen and the path feels uncertain, how do you consistently maintain that elevated mindset? How do you silence the lingering whispers of doubt and the echoes of past disappointments? The answer lies in a powerful, deliberate practice that I champion throughout my work, the conscious use of affirmations, or what I often termed autosuggestion. This is not mere positive thinking. It is the strategic, repeated communication of your definite purpose and your abundant mindset directly to your subconscious mind, making it an unshakable inner reality. Your subconscious mind acts upon the impulses of thought which are fed to it, with the aid of repetition and emotion. Affirmations, when properly applied, are direct commands to your subconscious, bypassing the conscious mind's critical filters. They are the daily spiritual food that nourishes your faith, strengthens your resolve, and reinforces your belief in the divine strategy of delay. Here's how to use affirmations to stay strong, especially during these challenging waiting seasons. 1. Craft them with precision and emotion. The how: your affirmations must be clear, concise, and emotionally charged. They must be in the present tense, positive, and directly reflect your definite chief aim and your trust in the preparation process. Don't just say them, feel them as truth. Examples for preparation: I am incredibly grateful for this season of growth, knowing it is preparing me for unprecedented abundance and my highest purpose. I trust God's perfect timing completely. Every delay is a divine alignment for my greater good. I possess unwavering faith. I am becoming the person capable of handling the immense wealth and impact that are now manifesting in my life. Every challenge refines me. Every waiting moment builds my capacity. I am strong, patient, and prepared for more. Why it works: precision gives your subconscious clear instructions. Emotion makes those instructions powerful and compelling. Present tense bypasses doubt and programs your mind to accept it as current reality. 2. Repetition is ritual. Daily, deliberate practice. The how: the power of affirmations lies in consistent repetition. Integrate them into your daily routine. The most potent times are often just after waking and, as we've discussed, just before sleep. Repeat them aloud with conviction multiple times. Consider writing them down repeatedly. Why it works: repetition literally rewires your neural pathways. It's how habits are formed, both mental and physical. Consistent affirmation overrides old, limiting beliefs and ingrains new, empowering truths deep within your subconscious operating system. 3. Address the delay directly and positively. The how: instead of pretending the delay doesn't exist, acknowledge it, but immediately reframe it. Your affirmations can directly state your trust in the preparation phase. This integrates your current reality with your desired future in a faith-filled way. Example: if you're waiting for a specific financial breakthrough, instead of just, I have X money, you might affirm, I joyfully embrace this period of preparation, knowing that every day I am being spiritually and practically equipped to steward specific sum of money with wisdom and grace. Why it works: this prevents your conscious mind from creating friction by resisting affirmations that feel untrue to your current external reality. By incorporating the preparation, you align your inner and outer worlds in a powerful, truthful way. 4. Pair with visualization. The how: as you affirm, simultaneously create vivid mental pictures. See yourself fully prepared, joyfully receiving the promotion, gracefully managing the wealth, or stepping into your higher purpose. Feel the emotions of that fulfilled state. Why it works: visualization turbocharges affirmations. Your subconscious processes images and feelings more potently than words alone. The combination creates a powerful, multi-sensory command for manifestation. Your affirmations are your daily declaration of faith, your constant conversation with infinite intelligence, and your direct instruction to your subconscious. They are your lifeline during the waiting seasons, helping you stay strong, focused, and aligned with the abundance that is being divinely prepared for you. Do not underestimate the quiet, cumulative power of these simple words, imbued with your emotion and spoken with conviction. They are the seeds of your future reality. In our next section, we will delve into powerful, real-life stories of preparation before promotion, undeniable examples that will solidify your belief in this divine strategy and inspire you to trust the process. We've explored the profound truth that what often feels like denial is, in fact, divine preparation. We've discussed the vital role of faith and how to use powerful affirmations to keep your spirit strong. But sometimes, the most potent lesson comes not from theory, but from the undeniable evidence of those who have walked this path before us. I've spent decades studying the lives of the world's most successful individuals, and a consistent pattern emerged. Their greatest promotions were almost always preceded by periods that looked, to the casual observer, like struggle, failure, or agonizing delay. These were not setbacks. They were crucible moments, periods of preparation before promotion. The journey to extraordinary achievement is rarely a straight line. It is a winding path filled with tests, detours, and apparent delays, each designed to forge the character and build the capacity required for the next level of success. These stories are not meant to glorify suffering, but to illuminate the universal law that great gains often require great internal growth. They are powerful reminders that your current waiting season might be the most crucial phase of your entire journey. Let me share a few powerful examples. 1. Abraham Lincoln, the forging of a leader. The denial. Before becoming one of America's greatest presidents, Lincoln faced a relentless string of failures. He lost multiple elections for state legislature, Congress, and Senate, failed in business, suffered personal tragedies, and was at one point broke and deeply in debt. For decades, he seemed to be denied every major political ambition. The preparation, each denial, was a profound lesson. His electoral defeats taught him about public sentiment and resilience. His personal losses deepened his empathy and fortitude. His legal career honed his sharp mind and rhetorical skills. This prolonged period of perceived denial was, in fact, the intense preparation that forged the character, wisdom, and resolve required to lead a fractured nation through its darkest hour. Without those denials, the man capable of becoming the 16th president would not have existed. 2. J.K. Rowling, The Alchemy of Adversity. The denial before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on state benefits, battling depression, and facing multiple rejections from publishers. She lived in a state of profound financial and personal lack for years. The preparation, this period of intense hardship and denial, wasn't wasted. It forced her to hone her craft, to dig deep into her imagination, and to build the resilience needed to push through rejection after rejection. The very themes of struggle, hope, and perseverance that resonate so deeply in her books were forged in the crucible of her own waiting season. The delay wasn't a denial of her literary genius. It was the essential incubation period for a story that would touch billions. 3. The Silicon Valley Pioneer, a composite story I've observed. The denial. I recall a brilliant young entrepreneur, driven by a definite purpose to revolutionize an industry. His first venture failed spectacularly, draining his savings and reputation. Investors closed their doors. Competitors mocked him. He spent years in what felt like a wilderness, struggling to rebuild. The preparation. This failure was the ultimate teacher. He learned hard lessons about market timing, team dynamics, financial management, and most importantly, humility and persistence. He spent his denied years meticulously studying, networking, and refining his understanding of his chosen field. He honed his character, learned from his mistakes, and quietly built an entirely new foundation of knowledge and resilience. The promotion. When the next opportunity arose, he was no longer the same untested individual. He was forged in fire. His new venture, built upon the hard-won wisdom of his denial period, became immensely successful, far exceeding the scale of his initial ambition. His perceived denial was the necessary preparation for a much larger promotion. These individuals did not receive their promotion despite their preparation. They received it because of their preparation. Their delays were not roadblocks. They were training grounds for destiny. Your current waiting season, your period of perceived denial, is not a punishment. It is your unique crucible. It is your opportunity to build the character, gain the wisdom, and forge the resilience that will allow you to not only attain your greatest desires, but to sustain them. This preparation is a gift from infinite intelligence. In our next crucial section, we will uncover the hidden, profound benefits of spiritual patience, how embracing this virtue during the waiting seasons leads to even greater blessings than you can currently imagine. We've walked through the periods of apparent denial, understanding them as divine preparation. We've reinforced our faith and learned to navigate discouragement. We've even witnessed the compelling proof in the lives of those who transcended their waiting seasons to achieve greatness. Now, I want to reveal a truth that often goes overlooked, a profound advantage gained only through these very experiences, the hidden benefit of spiritual patience. Most people view patience as a passive state, simply waiting for something to happen. But I tell you, true spiritual patience is an active virtue. It is not resignation. It is a profound trust in infinite intelligence. It is the wisdom to understand that the universe operates on its own perfect timing, a timing often far grander and more precise than our limited human schedules. Patience is more than merely waiting. It is knowing that the seeds you have planted in the fertile soil of your mind, watered by faith and cultivated by persistence, will, in their own divine season, bear the fruit of your definite chief aim. The hidden benefits of cultivating spiritual patience during your waiting season are invaluable, often more precious than the immediate goal itself. 1. Deepened character and resilience. The benefit: when you are forced to wait, when your resolve is tested, you have the opportunity to develop an unshakable inner strength. You learn to manage frustration, to persist despite challenges, and to trust in a power greater than yourself. This forges a character that is resilient, enduring, and ultimately capable of handling far greater responsibilities and successes. My observation: the wealthiest and most impactful individuals I studied were not necessarily the smartest or the most talented, but they were almost invariably the most patiently persistent. Their character was hardened by the forge of delay. 2. Greater clarity of vision. The benefit: haste often clouds judgment. When you're forced to be patient, you gain invaluable time for reflection, refinement, and deeper understanding. Your initial vision, while powerful, might be incomplete. Patience allows for divine inspiration to refine your plans, revealing better strategies, clearer paths, and more powerful applications of your definite chief aim. Spiritual connection. It's in the quiet, patient moments that the still, small voice of intuition, the voice of infinite intelligence, can be heard most clearly, guiding you with insights you'd miss in a rush. 3. Increased capacity to sustain success. The benefit: true success, especially great wealth or profound influence, demands great capacity. It requires wisdom, emotional maturity, and the ability to manage significant resources and pressures. A rapid, unprepared promotion can often lead to an equally rapid downfall. Spiritual patience ensures you grow into the person capable of sustaining the abundance, not just acquiring it. My observation: many who gain wealth too quickly, without the internal preparation, find it fleeting. The delay ensures you build the inner infrastructure to keep and grow your blessings. 4. Unlocking profound intuition. The benefit: patience quiets the noisy, anxious mind. In this stillness, your intuition, your inner guidance system connected to infinite intelligence, becomes sharper and more reliable. You learn to discern opportunities and warnings that you would otherwise overlook. Practical impact. This refined intuition guides you to the right people, the opportune moments, and the breakthrough ideas that suddenly appear as if by luck, but are in fact the universe responding to your patient alignment. 5. A deeper sense of gratitude and appreciation. The benefit: when something comes too easily, its value is often diminished. When you've patiently waited, worked, and trusted through a period of preparation, the manifestation of your definite chief aim carries a far deeper sense of gratitude and appreciation. You cherish it more because you understand the journey it took to reach you. Spiritual connection. This profound gratitude strengthens your connection to the source of all abundance, reinforcing the flow of blessings into your life. Understand this: your current experience of delay is not a sign of your unworthiness. It is a profound testament to the magnitude of the blessings being prepared for you. It is a divine process designed to forge you into the person capable of receiving, sustaining, and truly appreciating the abundance that is on its way. Embrace this season with spiritual patience. Trust the unfolding. The hidden benefits you are gaining now are the very keys to unlocking a future far grander than you can possibly imagine. In our final, powerful section, I will give you the ultimate motivation and concrete action steps to solidify this understanding and ensure you trust the process from this moment forward, commanding your destiny with profound faith. We have journeyed deep into the heart of a profound spiritual truth: that God isn't denying you. God is, in fact, preparing you for more. You've discovered that delays are not roadblocks but divine strategies, essential for forging your character, expanding your capacity, and aligning you with a destiny far grander than you might currently envision. You've learned to fortify your faith during waiting seasons, to push through discouragement with unyielding persistence, to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, and to use powerful affirmations to program your subconscious. You've been inspired by the real-life testaments of those who experienced their preparation before promotion, and you've understood the priceless, hidden benefits that come only through spiritual patience. The universe operates on an immutable schedule. Your definite chief aim is already in motion. Your task is not to question the timing, but to prepare yourself for the magnitude of its arrival. Now, as we bring our time together to a close, my final and perhaps most crucial message to you is this: trust the process. This isn't a passive surrender to fate. It is an active, conscious decision to align your will with the benevolent, all-knowing intelligence of the universe. It is the deep conviction that every single moment, every perceived delay, every challenge, every lesson, is precisely designed to guide you towards your highest good and your ultimate fulfillment. Release the need for control. Stop trying to micromanage the how and the when. Your conscious mind cannot grasp the intricate dance of forces that infinite intelligence is orchestrating on your behalf. Your role is to hold the vision, feel the faith, and take the inspired actions. The universe will handle the logistics. Embrace the growth. See every waiting moment as a precious opportunity for growth. What new skill can you develop? What limiting belief can you shed? What inner strength can you forge? This period is making you ready to receive and sustain the blessings that are already on their way. Stay in the vibration of expectation. Continue your nightly rituals. Continue your affirmations. Live in gratitude for what is coming as if it's already here. Your sustained belief acts as a powerful beacon, drawing your desires to you with increasing speed. The journey to extraordinary wealth and profound purpose is rarely quick or entirely comfortable. It demands patience, resilience, and an unwavering faith in a plan far greater than your own. But I assure you, based on my decades of direct observation and the study of universal laws, your waiting is not wasted. Your blessings are being prepared. Your capacity is being built. Your character is being forged. The divine strategy of delay is unfolding precisely as it should, positioning you for a promotion, an abundance, and a level of impact that will surpass your current imagination. Trust this profound truth. Trust the process. You have now absorbed the profound wisdom of the divine strategy of delay. You understand that God isn't denying you, but meticulously preparing you for more. This knowledge, however, must be put into practice. It must become more than just an understanding. It must become a lived truth. To truly integrate these principles and transform your perceived delays into powerful springboards for your destiny, here are the key takeaways and actionable steps you must implement, starting tonight. Key takeaways to internalize. 1. Delays are not denials. They are preparations. Every period of waiting, every closed door, is an essential part of God's benevolent plan to build your capacity for something greater. Do not interpret absence as rejection. 2. Faith is your compass through uncertainty. Unwavering belief in your definite chief aim, coupled with trust in infinite intelligence, is the force that sustains you when the visible path is unclear. 3. Discouragement is a test, not a verdict. It's normal to feel it, but use the strategies of revisiting purpose, taking one more step, and leveraging your master mind to push through. 4. Shift from lack to abundance now. Cultivate gratitude for what you have. Live as if your dreams are realized and understand that the universe is a source of infinite supply. Your mindset dictates your magnet. 5. Affirmations are your strength and command. Use precise, emotionalized, present tense affirmations daily to program your subconscious, especially during those crucial pre-sleep moments. 6. Spiritual patience unlocks greater blessings. This active patience forges character, refines vision, increases capacity, sharpens intuition, and deepens your gratitude, ensuring you sustain what you gain. Now for your real-world assignment, rooted in both belief and immediate behavior. This is where you put what you've learned into practice. 1. Reframing your denial, belief component. Think of one specific area in your life where you currently feel denied or delayed. Now consciously reframe it and write this statement down. This isn't a denial. This is God preparing me for state the greater version of your desire. Be specific and expansive. For example, a leadership role far beyond my current expectations, or financial abundance that allows me to build a lasting legacy. Read this reframed statement aloud with emotion every morning and every night for the next 7 days. Let it sink deep into your subconscious. 2. Taking your preparation action step, behavior component. Identify one small, consistent action you can take daily, starting tonight, that directly contributes to building your capacity or demonstrating your faith, even if the big breakthrough isn't here yet. This action must be within your control. Examples: if you're waiting on a career promotion, I will dedicate 30 minutes every evening to learning a new skill relevant to that higher role, trusting it's building my foundation. If you're waiting for a financial breakthrough, I will review my definite chief aim and perform my nightly auto-suggestion ritual with unwavering faith, and consciously look for one opportunity to give value to others each day. If you're waiting on a personal dream, I will spend 15 minutes visualizing my dream realized, focusing on the feeling of completion, and then take one small step today towards preparing for its arrival. Commit to this one action for the next 30 days without fail. Your journey to extraordinary wealth and profound purpose is unfolding precisely as it should, in divine order. You now have the knowledge and the tools to navigate any period of delay with faith, resilience, and an unwavering conviction that you are being prepared for more. Do not let this moment pass. Take command of your destiny. Share your redefined denial and your committed action step in the comments below. Let's declare our trust in the divine strategy of delay together. Your journey to your prepared promotion begins tonight. Remember, your success begins the moment you decide to act.